Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I did what I usually do, and that is cover things multiple times. So if you felt like you understood the meiotic division that I discussed at the end of the last video with the seminiferous tubules, you're probably all set. However, I'm just going to talk about it again using this chart to make sure we feel comfortable with it. But before you turn off the video, you could skip to the end because there's a little bit more that I didn't cover in the last video. But the first half of this video is primarily just going over the last video. So anyways, let's jump into it. Spermatogonium, that is the initial cell. It is going to divide, right? It's going to go through meiosis. Once it goes through meiosis, it is going to be a primary spermatocyte. Once that primary spermatocyte divides, we will have two secondary spermatocytes. And then from there, those two secondary spermatocytes are going to divide again into two each. And therefore, we will have four new cells called spermatids. And they are all completely genetically unique. From here, the spermatids will fully mature and eventually become the sperm cells. So where is this happening? So again, here's a seminiferous tubule. And again, it kind of looks like the picture we saw last time because it's the same idea. But if we look down here, we have the basement membrane at the bottom. And then we can see as the primary spermatocyte continues upwards and goes through the process of meiosis until eventually we get towards the lumen, which is the opening, where eventually these sperm are going to be deposited and then be able to move throughout the seminiferous tubule to the epididymis. So once they're fully mature, they will go into the lumen and travel towards the epididymis. Here's an image. And then the last thing to talk about here, you can see the sperm cell and its components. So at the very top of the sperm cell, we have the head of the sperm, which is called the acrosome. And it is a protein coat that houses many enzymes that are going to be used to break down the outer layer of the egg. So that way it can penetrate the egg. So without this acrosome, the sperm will not be able to get into the egg if it even finds its way there. The question is, how does it find its way there? There's a lot of theories on how the sperm travels throughout the female reproductive system to reach the egg. But one thing we know for sure is they do have this tail, which is flagellum. And this flagellum tail, its job is just basically to move back and forth to help the sperm move in a direction. If you have any questions at this point about anything to do with spermatogenesis or the sperm itself, please let me know.